Nelson Eddy, one of the greatest motion picture names in the history of motion pictures and in light opera. And Gale Sherwood is an actress-singer in many television productions. So welcome the talented team of Nelson Eddy and Gale Sherwood. We'll all crowd around.
Stout-hearted women, don't you laugh?
Is that the theme that you both...
No, as a matter of fact, we didn't know we had to bring a theme.
Oh.
So we didn't know what to do, so it turned out to be that. So it suits us both. We're stout both.
How good to see you both.
Well, you've got a theme song now.
There's the voice. How are you, Nelson?
Wonderful.
Nice to see you.
Considering?
Considering what?
Who?
What we've been through.
Where have you been? What have you been through?
Oh.
3 months all around the country in blizzards and everything else.
The two of you never stop working.
We go north in the winter and south in the summer, and it's been a fine winter, believe me.
But you don't have to adjust to audiences like that. North and south, do you?
They're warmer the souther you get, though. They really are.
Are they?
Don't you think?
Yes, way up north, they smile quite a lot. And then further south you go, they loosen up and warm up. And you get down to Texas, boy, you got yourself an audience there, man.
Yeah.
And
They
it's
really
kind
are. Up north, they're kind of very polite.
Once you know that smiles are the thing,
Yeah.
you don't worry so much.
Right.
But at first, you say a joke, yakety yak yak, wham wham wham, punchline. You didn't hear anybody laugh, but they're going.
Oh, they laugh inside.
They cover their mouth.
Yeah.
And once in a while, somebody will laugh right out loud, and their partner will go. It's quite discouraging until you catch on to it. And then
Right.
you get on to it, it's all right.
Have you played Europe at all?
No.
Oh, no, we'd love to.
You
Not
should.
yet. We've had a couple of bids, and we would like to. And we've been to Australia.
Oh, that's marvelous.
That's much worse.
Oh,
I mean,
wonderful.
that's much further away.
Well, we might go to Scotland
We've been
this year.
Canada, Mexico.
Right,
We've been a lot
right.
of foreign countries.
Now, this may not be a fair question,
Oklahoma.
but I have heard this. But wasn't Nelson Eddy the beginning of MGM motion pictures? I mean, the one who put it on the map.
What do I get if I say yes?
Applause
No,
for me.
there was quite a, they had quite a thing going before I went there. Yeah.
I don't remember them before you were there. And I have seen every motion picture you have ever done. I have marched with you. Thousands of people marching behind me. Those were movies. And from balconies, oh, sweet mystery of life, at last I found you.
Why does everybody want to sing? I don't know.
No, I thought that Chocolate Soldier was a marvelous characterization you did, though, in that thing.
Oh, yes.
The Chocolate Soldier, that was a beautiful thing.
What are you most asked? I won't ask you.
Oh, my day is now complete. You're going to ask me what you were going to ask me.
No.
No, you won't.
What are you doing
What?
later?
No. Yeah, here.
No, it isn't that game.
What are you most asked about Nelson Eddy? I can almost guess.
How tall is he?
No.
They'll say, how is it working with Nelson Eddy, right?
This is true. In the 13 years that I have been with Nelson, the most important question of all, and we do just as many interviews on radio and television as anyone else, is that's all that's important, is what does he like to work with? Now, if I say he's marvelous, they say, she's lying. And if I say he's terrible, they say, how dare she say that? But that is the thing that they are mostly interested in. It's like being in orbit, with somebody for 13 years. It's true, he's wonderful to work with, but that's all they ask.
Gale.
Should I say a tiger in your tag? I don't know what
But for 13 years, that's pretty good. Should I?
Well, you see,
You smell like gasoline, Nelson. No. Gale, how is it working with Nelson Eddy?
I knew it would. Well, I shall be very honest.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
It's got to be.
I think the thing that's the nicest thing about it is that he's a conscientious worker. He works hard, and the important thing to him is to please the public. And we try to give a variety of shows. He must be pretty nice, or I wouldn't have been with him all these years. I told him I was auditioning, and if I liked the job, I'd stay on steady. And it's been 13 years.
Actually, it's 13 years, and yet you only worked with Jeanette MacDonald for 5 years.
About 5 years? Yes, that was
How many?
5 or 6, something like that. We only made 8 pictures together, all told. But so many of them were pretty good hits, and so...
Did you ever figure what
they
you
would-
grossed in motion pictures?
No, they never would let me see the figures. I'm afraid I might ask for a raise or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and I just don't have any idea. Only I wish I'd had residuals. That's all.
Oh, boy.
And I wish I'd had a nickel for every time they've been shown on a television station.
Right.
And, but...
What's the greatest thrill in your career, Nelson, that you remember?
Oh, I've had a lot, Merv.
All right, the most embarrassing.
The most embarrassing was when I forgot the words of shortening bread in Philadelphia once.
My little baby loves you.
You know that one?
Yeah.
You did it in nightclubs once. You had to start it
Everybody-
3 times.
That's what I'm
What'd they
talking
do?
about. Everybody in
Stop
Philadelphia
signing.
knows me, and they know shortening bread. And when I couldn't get through it, this was murder.
Crack the Liberty Bell, I'll bet.
Oh, no. I've had a few things like
But
that.
I never see you
Gale
on...
says I'm a worrier. I make mountains out of molehills and all that. And I think worrying is good because you worry a lot and the things don't happen. These terrible things.
Well, and it's important
So
to
we have
worry
rather
about the
smooth-
little details. I think that makes your show as good as possible to worry about the little things.
Absolutely. But I never see you on shows like this, except you were on a few times with Jack Parr.
Yeah, Jack always asked me the same question. He only liked me for one thing. As one time, he said, tell him about when you were in, was a Mountie, and I told him about the time I fell off the horse. So he'd keep asking me back year after year so I could tell how I fell off the horse. He always got a
Gee, I don't
big
think I
kick
know
out of
that
it.
story, do you? Listen,
Well,
tell us
sir,
about the
I'll
time...
tell you about the time when I was a Mountie, and I was making, getting on the horse, and I lost my right stirrup, and it went right over on the other side. That's all. That's all it was.
that all?
That's all it was. Nobody laughed except Jack Parr. He thinks that...
Oh, he's weird. No, he's great. I understand that you are going to sing for us. Let's take a commercial break and come back and hear from Gale, Sherwood, and Nelson Eddy. We'll be right back. Well, there's a lot of stirring in the audience as we're about to hear Gale, Sherwood, and Nelson Eddy. What would you like to do?
Merv, we've always been asked to do more or less the same thing every time, year after year and year after year. And we asked permission to do something a little lighter this time. Is that all right with you?
Anything is fine.
A little old folk song. Huh?
A folk
All right
song?
with you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go right ahead. Yeah, do you want to center the stage there?
Now,
With your permission?
you know, many of us, well, I guess most of us at some time or other have wished we were somebody or something other than ourselves.
Well, that's human, don't you think?
Yes, it is. Now, a psychiatrist would tell you to go ahead and express those desires. Get rid of your neurotic feelings.
Your old erotic feelings, too. Now, what do you wish you were?
Oh, I think I get it. What do
You
I
don't
wish
want
I
it,
was?
but you think you get it.
Well, I
What
wish
do you
I
wish
was.
you
Well,
were?
the world's greatest lover. Why not?
There you are.
What would you like to be?
Going steady with you.
Let's make it a date.
All righty.
There's a little old hillbilly folk song on the subject.
Wish I was.
Wish I was.
Wish I was the chick-a-boo-la-boo. Wish I was the chick-a-boo-la-boo. If I was the chick-a-boo-la-boo, I'd give my harem up for you. I wish I was the chick-a-boo-la-boo.
I wish I was a little brown cow. Now I wish I was a little brown cow. If I was a little brown cow, I'd make cow out the bull right now. Wish I was a little brown cow.
I wish I was the mirror on your wall.
Shame on you.
I wish I was the mirror on your wall. If I was the mirror on your wall, and every day I see you all, I wish I was the mirror on your wall.
I wish I was toothpaste too, hey, hey. Now I wish I was a toothpaste tube only. If I was a toothpaste tube, I'd say you'd have to squeeze me twice a day. I wish I was a toothpaste tube, yeah, yeah.
I wish I was a rose on a florist's shelf. I wish I was a rose on a florist's shelf. If I was a rose on a florist's shelf, I'd sit all day and smell myself. I wish I was a rose on a florist's shelf.
I wish I had a tall, good-looking boy. Now I wish I had a tall, good-looking boy. 'Cause if he asked me out, I'd go. 'Cause I'm a gal who can't say no. Wish I had a tall, good-looking boy. I wish that we was bunnies, you and I. I wish that we was bunnies, you and I.
If we was bunnies, you and I, we'd learn to add and multiply.
I wish that we was bunnies, you and I.
We'd be such funny bunnies, you and I. Wish I was that man in row 3. I wish I was that man in row 3. He thinks from here that I can't see, but he's got his hand on his girlfriend's knee. I wish I was that man in row 3.
I'd be that charming lady if I could. I'd be that charming lady if I could. Her dress shows much more than it should, but what it shows is really good. I'd be that charming lady if I could. I
Wish we was giraffes in the zoo. I wish we was giraffes in the zoo. If we were giraffes in the zoo, I'd have a long neck with you. I wish we was giraffes in the zoo. I'd have a long neck with you.
Gale, Sherwood, Nelson, Eddy. I'm going to do something terrible, Nelson. And you're going to kill me and probably punch me in the nose and refuse to ever come on this show today.
Shall I get out of the way?
No. No, stay between us so he can't hit me.
I'd love to.
Put my glasses on. Is there any way, just sitting there, very quietly, and I know Mort knows every song that's ever been written, that you could just do a little bit of one of those great songs? Oh.
He doesn't look mad thus far.
Oh, the timbre of that.
This tonight is sort of a night I like for Gale and me. Can we do one that Gale and I can do together?
Oh, I'd love it. Anything you want to do.
This, next
don't know
month
what,
will be
but-
our anniversary for 13
And incidentally, I forgot to say that Nelson, Eddy, and Gale Sherwood are appearing here in New York at the
please.
Latin Quarter, the biggest nightclub in New York.
And a little later, we're going to be in your hometown, San Francisco, at
Are you?
Bimbo's, too. Yeah.
At Bimbo's.
Yeah, we don't
Great.
go do many nightclubs, but we have been fortunate.
That's not a
in having
topless
good-
place, is now, is it?
No, not yet.
Have they asked you to search up?
No, but you're close, Gale.
Do you have any ideas, Ted? It's something we can do?
Oh, Ted, I must say whom we're speaking to.
Just anything.
Indian music?
I have no brothers.
Do you know any Indian music?
No, I guess I would.
And I'm calling...
Oh, he knows it. Go ahead.
Oh,
No, really? Do you want...
oh, yes.
This makes
Oh.
our record... This makes our record complete. Every show we do. Who starts?
You do.
Oh, I start now. You need a big breath for this first line there,
You want
know.
to hear?
Yeah. No, I think this is fine. But sometimes I run out before
If you
I
have
get to
any
the-
trouble, Arthur will hit the note for you.
Are you all ready?
Yeah.
In the mood?
Are you ready? Are you in the mood?
Yeah, but I forgot the pitch.
Yeah.
When I'm calling you,
I will answer to.
that means I offer my love to you. I'm offering my love to you. If you refuse me, I will be blue and waiting all along. But if when you hear my love call ringing clear,
And I will take care, oh, so dear.
then I will know You'll belong to me. I'll
You've made a lot of people awfully happy, I'll tell you. We'll be right back after station break.